Hey, it's Renee Keel, host of TradeIQ and Chief Operating Officer at BrokerBin, the leading B2B exchange for IT professionals, resellers, and wholesalers. I'm thrilled to introduce TradeIQ to you, the podcast that shares the economic stories of IT hardware resale. Each episode, I interview an industry leader who embodies what it takes to realize success in the ever-changing and highly competitive secondary IT market. What does it truly mean to be an ITAD provider? How do companies mitigate supply chain risks? How can your business thrive amidst changing market conditions that eat away at profit margins? Explore these topics and more on TradeIQ from BrokerBin.com. And while I have your attention, I want to personally invite you to attend a BrokerBin Roadshow. This biannual event brings together ITAD and ITAM providers, wholesalers, resellers, and service professionals all under one roof for 2.5 days of high-value networking. Join us in London this May and Nashville in September. Learn more and register at brokerbinroadshow.com.
Price transparency paired with consistency and specialty is a fire-tried formula to achieve resiliency in an ever-changing market. This approach earns trust, and as you will hear from our guest, at the end of the day, people work with who they trust. Shirley Liu is the president of Cloud Storage Corporation, based in Hays, Kansas. She is motivated by enhancing value in the lives of everyone around her, which in turn earns trust. She founded her company in 2012 to advance the reuse of cost-effective, high-quality, and reliable refurbished server parts. Today, the company boasts a total of 15,000 SKUs that are in stock, tested, and ready to ship. On this episode of TradeIQ, Shirley and I discuss how her commitment to excellence is infused throughout the cloud storage organization and has contributed to consistent business growth. We also chat about specific ways to earn trust and nurture relationships to last through the decades. Good morning, Shirley. How are you?
Good morning, Renee. Good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing well. I'm so excited to be able to do this with you.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm so excited. This is going to be so much fun chatting with you and getting to share the story of cloud storage with the rest of our membership. So this is awesome. Really exciting.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. And so let's just jump right in, Shirley.
Yeah.
Tell us about Cloud Storage Corporation.
Cloud Storage Corporation specializes in providing high-quality refurbished server parts. So, since our founding in 2012, we have been driven by the growing demand for cost-effective and reliable refurbished server parts. So we have extensive inventory in stock, tested, and ready to ship, including 15,000 SKUs. And we have a wide range of products as well, such as server memory, HBA cards, SFPs, hard drives, SSDs, processors, GPUs, and more. So we are a proud BrokerBin member for 11 years now.
Yes.
And we are really honored that over 1,600 members prioritize our inventory in their searches. Additionally, our eBay store accumulated 2,600 followers. So that's all really good testament to our commitment to quality and service.
Yeah, that's wonderful, Shirley. That is so great. That is
Thanks.
so great.
Yep.
And just to clarify, you guys are actually Bold Premier members on BrokerBin.
Oh, great. Yeah, we are. So
we thank you for that. So tell us a little bit about when you were in startup mode. What were the top challenges that you faced?
Yeah, that's a really good question. During the startup phase, there were many challenges, such as sourcing reliable vendors, building a trustworthy brand, competitive pricing pressures, and educating the market on the value of refurbished server parts. I would say the most challenging one would be setting up a consistent high-quality standard and working with our vendors. We buy from all over, so the quality that we received are not necessarily consistent.
Right.
So that require us to be really professional in inspection, testing and documenting everything. So also communicating with our vendors constantly with how grade A products should be. Especially in the earlier years, there were less companies separating their grade A and grade B products.
Okay.
So I still remember some vendors would push back really hard for RMAs. I even got yelled at for for returning products with broken components. So,
Oh,
but nowadays it's get much better, more recognition of how grade A products should be, and the industry standard are more come together. So, and also a high standard, including training our own people.
right.
Because for refurbished products, different people, when they process, they have different eyes. How minor scratch is minor, like how clean is clean. And also training our technicians to test all the different categories of products, different brand of products. Those all involves really hard work and joint effort to build that high quality standard and being consistent on that. So after 10 years of experience, we are really confident that we are doing it right. Our customers all have really good feedbacks to our products. So we are really proud of that.
Yeah, you should be. You absolutely should be. And it's good to hear that the industry as a whole has sort of evolved into some
Yep.
more
Mm-hmm.
consistent or like standardized ways of defining products, for example.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so that's great. So talking about the market, how would you describe the market conditions of the past few years, and what's your outlook for the near future?
Yep. So the market can fluctuate really dramatically. So the price may experience 20 to 30%, even 50% decrease in a relatively short time.
Wow.
Like in the first half of last year, memory, hard drive, and CPU's price all decreased significantly. So one reason is because after the pandemic, the supply chain recovered, and both the new and refurbished products become really abundant in the market. So that may be one reason for the price decrease. But fortunately, the market stabilized in the second half of year. Then we can begin to do business as normal again, stock up again. So we need to be more flexible and adding more variety of categories of products. So that make us more resilient to the market change.
Yeah.
Secondly, I feel there is a trend that market is more transparent. So BrokerBin is a really good example that members can easily search who has what and for how much.
Yeah.
So even though the price is more transparent, I think it is wise to have the consistency and the specialty for what we do. At the end of the day, people are still working with who you trust, right? Who you're comfortable working with. You know they wouldn't mess up. So we accumulated customers and vendors over a decade. So I'm really grateful that we work with our customers and find more values for them. And we also work really closely with our vendors and recover more value for them. So, and we are believer of challenging our current system, challenge our current channels. We're always looking for more ways to partner, more ways to sell, adding more values to our customers. And I also think it's important to be aware of the import and export regulations, sales tax, economic nexus, being compliance with the changing regulation and the changing of technology as well. So looking ahead, we anticipate this industry will still keep really high growth.
Right. Well, that's definitely encouraging. It's also a lot to keep track of course.
Yeah.
But it's such a testament to your business that you have returning customers and clients that trust you guys and are working with you and are kind of going through this process with you as you're adding more value and creating more opportunities for your clients. It's wonderful.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
How much do you think about competition, Shirley?
I think the competition in server components industry is intense.
Yes.
Yep. But our creamy de la creamy lies in our commitment to quality, rigorous testing process, and customized customer service.
Yeah.
So these factors differentiate us and ensure our resilience against market changes. And we always focus on long-term relationships with our customers.
Yeah, that's great. Obviously, the long term, it's kind of I've been saying this to our kids right now who are moving on from high school into the college years. Yeah, and I keep telling them, like, you got to play the long game. You got to play the long game. You got to be thinking about the things that you're doing today that are creating what you want to have happen in the future, right? You got to play the long game. The same would be true with managing your relationships, obviously.
Yeah. It's like in any relationship. Like, building up trust, working together. So that's really important.
Yep, for sure. So what's the industry doing right with respect to reuse and recycling? And what do you feel like still needs to happen to achieve circularity?
That's a really good question. I'll do my best.
Sure, yeah.
So, the increasing quantity of e-waste have become a global concern.
Yeah.
So by recycling, reuse, and remarketing, the secondary IT market and the IT/AD market is helping reducing millions of tons of e-waste, extending IT products life cycle, as well as recovering the cost of business IT equipment. So a lot of people have heard circular economy right now. And how do you close that circle? Resale is only a small piece of it. So it actually starts with a manufacturer. They need to design their products with more reusable parts and materials, with longer hardware life and software life. And companies do not overbuild their IT infrastructures. Also, more and more businesses are seeking ways to decommission their IT equipment properly and responsibly, and also involve the government making more regulations to how to properly decommission IT equipment, protect people's data security as well, protect the environment. The secondary IT markets become more united and stronger, help the process of reuse, resell, recycling, and at last, the unwanted and unusable parts are handled responsibly for the certified recyclers. The steel, the precious metal, plastic go back to the manufacturer sector. So the circle is a closed loop.
Close, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great, advice. Maybe you should get on like a board somewhere and tell everybody what they need to do. Get with
That
those
would be my honor.
Yeah. So Shirley, tell me what motivates you to keep doing what you're doing.
What motivates me is a opportunity to provide more value to the people around me. So I'm really passionate about building up an organization, making it grow, providing values to my clients, and giving back to the community. So we are proud that we always adding value for our customers. We are also very proud that we are a really good member in our local community as well. So we're located at a small town at Hayes, Kansas. So it's a small college town. since like 6 years ago, we established a scholarship at Fort Hays State University. So we support the city library as well. We support local big brother, big sisters. So being an entrepreneur, build up an organization that's part of the big trend, being an asset of this business community and also being an asset of our local community. So those are the things that keep me moving.
Yeah, that's wonderful, Shirley. I love that.
Oh, thank you.
I love the scholarship idea. So I actually was thinking about asking you about why Kansas?
I actually graduated from Fort Hays State University. So I just stayed.
Wow.
Yeah, and
That's amazing.
yeah, thanks. So I'm paying my education forward to the
Yes.
next generation.
I
So
love that. That's great. That's great.
yeah.
So
So
tell me
with
say that again, I'm sorry.
sorry. So with the logistics and the technology, so located in the middle of the country doesn't be a really obstacle for being success in this industry.
Right. Yeah.
So,
That's great. What is the one common myth about your profession that you want to debunk?
a common myth in secondary IT products is that refurbished server parts are inferior to new ones.
Yeah.
But in reality, the data centers are more focused on redundancy, uptime, cost, and efficiency. So our inspection and testing plus our warranty make sure our refurbished products can meet the same performance standard with same reliability. And also it's budget friendly and environment friendly. So that's the myth I want to debunk.
Yeah, that's great. I feel like that's a very similar answer to the question that we've asked a few other members. And so that's definitely, I think, the biggest kind of, or the biggest myth that's out there about refurbished products. Yeah. How would you describe your leadership style and what makes you an effective leader?
My goal for my leadership style is to achieve transparency, collaboration, and a strong focus on a culture of continuous improvement. So I'm a believer in growing mindset. I keep learning all the time, and I empowering my team to keep learning and take ownership of their roles.
That's great, Shirley. That's wonderful.
Yeah, thanks.
And what have you learned yourself from other generations, whether it's younger or older, that has propelled you forward in your own career?
Yeah, definitely. I learn a lot from my peers, from the older generations. I know one BrokerBin member who is a really passionate entrepreneur. He always looking for new technology, new ways to resell, new ways to integrate information, which makes me feel really inspired as well.
Yeah.
I'm also really fortunate to know people that regardless of their age, they are always ready to help others, always happy to share. This is really awesome community here. So one time, my team needed to figure out a testing method for a specific product. So I talked about this with one of my clients, and he said, "Hey, I know somebody who might help." And he directly introduced me to that person. And it ended up that we talked to the right person and problem solved.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy this community and being surrounded by such wonderful entrepreneurs and professionals.
Yeah, that's great. I love to hear stories like that.
Yeah.
I love that. That's amazing. And so what are the core values that you strive to infuse throughout your company's culture? And what does it look like in terms of a customer relationship? So both internally and then with customers.
So at Cloud Storage Corp, our core values of integrity, quality, and customer satisfaction. Those are the foundations of our company culture. So like I said, we prioritize building long-term relationships with our customers based on trust, reliability, and personalized service. So once a customer use our products, they would be really impressed with our quality and service and stay with us. I remember a customer like tell me that they feel our team is their own team. Like they use us as their own warehouse. They would say hi to our team in the morning, and when they look for something, they send us an email. Then we can drop ship for them to their customer. So just a couple of email, then their customer get the right product at the right time in their hand. So he said, "Hey, Shirley, this is awesome. Let's do more." I said, "Of course." So I think those type of trust is what we are looking for. So
Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's got to make you feel really good. Really,
yeah,
really good. That definitely
I'm really
validates that you guys are doing a good job. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's wonderful.
And I also want to thank my team as well. So without them, we cannot be here today. So they are really detail-oriented, really dedicated, and really passionate. So I really thankful for the awesome team of mine.
No doubt they've been inspired by you, and they're following your lead for sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we mentioned this earlier, but you've been a member of BrokerBin since 2013.
Yep.
Awesome. So you joined BrokerBin just 1 year after you started cloud storage. And so how is BrokerBin, or how does BrokerBin help you achieve your business objectives?
Yeah, I am really passionate to promote business membership because it has been so beneficial for me. So BrokerBin membership help us expand our network, building strategic partnerships, and access valuable market information. So BrokerBin definitely played a really important role in achieving our business objectives, connecting us with industry peers and bringing collaboration opportunities.
Yeah, that's great. And so if you were talking to a person coming in to the community new, what advice would you have to maximize their membership?
To maximize the value of BrokerBin membership, I have 3 humble suggestions. So the first one is to reply to want to buy and want to sell information really quickly. The response speed can significantly improve your chance of getting the deal. So speed is really important. Second, make use of the reports as well. So there are top search products reports. It may help you find buyers and also find the product in demand. So make use of the reports. It's really helpful. And third, I recommend actively attending networking events like the roadshows to meet people face to face. It definitely makes a better connection for future communication.
That's great advice. We're going to actually put those bullet points, we'll write down those bullet points and send them out to the membership.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. I hope people can find it useful.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. And then speaking of the Roadshow now, Cloud Storage has always been a sponsor. You're sponsoring in Nashville coming up, which we really appreciate. You're the photo board sponsor, the tote bag sponsor, and you have a tabletop.
Yeah, so this year we go big. So
yes, you do. We really appreciate that. So speaking of the roadshows, what tips do you have for attendees to get the most out of that specific networking event?
For those who attending the roadshow, nothing will beat preparation. So always be prepared before you meet that person. So do some research beforehand, especially for new clients. Prepare some questions before you meet them. You only have 20 minutes for each person, and you're gonna talk about each other, not only yourself. You have to listening and learn about the other business, what they do, what their specialty. So 20 minutes can pass really quickly. So preparation is really important. Second, be fully focused with each person that you meet. It can be really distracting in that big, huge ballroom.
Yep.
So people are passing by and your brain may still thinking about the work that you do, the last person that you talk to,
Right.
but put all those distractions aside when you talk to a person that in front of you. So it's really important that you focus and be present for that person right now. It makes a difference.
Yeah.
So it's not about like how many people you met on each day. It's about making each meeting count.
Sure. Kind of the quality of the connections that you're making and making sure you're, that's great. That's great.
And also make sure you follow up after the meetings. So keep the connection, make the deal happen. So this year's Roadshow is in Nashville. So hope everyone has a great Roadshow.
Yes. We're really excited. We're really excited.
Yeah. We will have a booth there, like you said, and hope you can pass by and say hi, and looking forward to meeting everyone there.
Yeah. Just kind of a side note, I'm really excited to be out of Vegas. It'll be interesting how this goes. We've been in Las Vegas for a decade plus. So
10 years.
It'll be fun. Have you been to Nashville?
No, this is my first time, so I'm really looking forward to go.
Oh, good. I'm excited. That'll be great. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Shirley. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
How can members learn more about Cloud Storage Corporation?
You can learn more about us through our website, where we highlight our quality standard, wide range of products. Additionally, you can connect with our team via our contact information on BrokerBin as well. So our team will be happy to give out quotes.
Yeah. And I assume you're on LinkedIn.
Yep.
Right. Also. Okay. So follow Cloud Storage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you soon. We're just a couple months out.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And I appreciate BrokerBin membership. Thank you.
We appreciate you. Take care, Shirley. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
Thanks again to Shirley Liu at Cloud Storage Corporation for joining the podcast. TradeIQ is a production of BrokerBin, the leading B2B exchange for IT professionals, resellers, and wholesalers. Subscribe to TradeIQ for new episodes as we share the economic stories of IT hardware resale from industry leaders who work tirelessly to expand asset life cycles and eliminate e-waste. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on TradeIQ from BrokerBin.com.